All right, hello everyone, and welcome to, I don't know how to welcome people to this. It's not really a specific show. I get welcome to my channel, I suppose, or welcome to another music video breakdown. I almost said I am your host. My name is Ross Theisen, but that is for the podcast sort of stuff. This, I'm still trying to figure out this whole YouTube thing and what people like. But hopefully you like these music video breakdowns that I've been doing. So in this one, I'm actually going to break down the video I directed for the song Detox by my very close friends in Feverwar. This is for sure one of my favorite music videos that we've ever done. And there's a lot of simple intricacies, I guess is the best way to explain it in this video. So let's just jump into it. I'm gonna go ahead and play through the video now, and we're gonna start this breakdown. Not in the song, but the video breakdown, you get it. What were we doing here? Cases on point again. Shutting it off. What were we doing here? I'm making the best of it. So the video opens with immediately, actually, I'm gonna pause it already. It immediately starts with a bag being thrown onto clearly a very dirty table. You can see that this character that we're introducing in this video might not be in the cleanest of places and or circumstances in her life. But the fun fact, and the thing that I love, and the whole point of this, honestly, this video in general, was that bag is actually this like bright pink powder that we created that was actually in the Permanent Fix music video for these guys. And that was actually a fake drug that we created for these campaigns called the flu. Obviously playing into the idea of the band, but more so playing into the idea of the songs Permanent Fix and especially Detox. So we wanted to kind of carry that prop. We wanted to carry that item that we placed in this universe. We wanted to carry it through multiple videos. So now the idea of this video is we're seeing the effects of the flu and the effects that this now has on somebody where, you know, it's kind of like the aftermath of realistically being addicted to it. In the Permanent Fix video, you kind of saw a simplified version of what it was like to go from the highs to the lows on that drug. So taking the drug and then coming down off of the flu drug. Where this one is a lot more like showing like what it's like to go through detox. So a lot of these ideas, I was actually going to shoot this video by myself. I was going to direct it, shoot it, light it, all that sort of stuff. But I, of course, brought the idea up to my continuous DP Josh Emerick that I use on pretty much every project. If you're watching this video, I don't really have to explain that to you because you know that we work together on nearly everything. So I took the idea of Josh and I said, hey, I want to shoot this simple video for Feverwar. And of course, whenever anybody says simple, it's usually not that simple. But the idea behind this video really was where I didn't want the band to be playing. We didn't want to have this big intricate setup. I really just wanted to have a very like trippy, down and dirty kind of like grungy style video that really focused on this one character that we have going through Detox, and we only focused on Nick singing the song solo throughout the video in different parts. So you'll see a lot of these shots that are kind of intertwining like Nick's performance with also our character going through Detox in the background, right? And a lot of the looks in general, from lighting and everything like that, I honestly pulled heavy inspiration from the movie Mandy. Any cinematographer or anybody in any sort of creative venture that has seen the movie Mandy, that's probably become the new kind of cliche thing to do, is to say, oh, I really want this to look visually like Mandy. If you haven't watched Mandy, I highly implore you to do so. So a lot of the looks, especially this right here, so where I'm at in the video, is we're stopping on the face morphing, the bright red face morphing shot. So this is actually a perfect segue. I had brought the looks of Mandy up to director of photography Josh Emerick, and I had said these are kind of the looks that I really want to go with. I want really harsh colors. I want all sorts of different colors. This one I wanted to hit with every single color possible. So that brings us to the face morphing shot, which is actually directly pulled from Mandy. We didn't want to like exactly obviously rip it off, but we wanted to do kind of like our own take on it. So this is actually our talent Sarah and Nick's faces actually kind of morphing together for this very trippy, like you don't know what you're looking at sort of scene. As you know, Nick singing the song, we also had her mouth some of the lyrics as well. So again, throughout this entire video, we actually shot this It's not a special or crazy location. This is the band's bassist, Abe. This is his house. Another cool thing we got to do in this video was actually make use of bathroom and shower. It's something I feel like we never really get to do in music videos a lot, is make a really cool bathroom look. But luckily, Abe's bathroom was actually pretty big, and like just big enough to place a handful of lights in here to really run through these scenes. Big shout out to Sarah for being such a trooper to do all of this crazy stuff in this video. Even though it's not that crazy, she's sort of just walking around acting like she's going through a detox. But, you know, being down to like just sit and act weird, throw up in a, fake throw up in a toilet, play out some scenes in a shower, smoke some cigarettes, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, one of my favorite things about this video, like realistically, is just the simplicity of it. And I know I've just explained all this backstory of, the lights and the setting, and we were carrying lights up and down these different set of stairs and all that sort of stuff and kind of cramming it into this house. But realistically, like watching this video, its whole point was to be visually crazy and physically simple to do, where a lot of this stuff is just lighting tricks and then post-production edits to really drive in the colors, really drive in the kind of weird film grainy effect, just to add to a more like dreamlike feel with this. And one of my other favorite things in this video is definitely Nick's performance. Even how he owned laying on his back on the floor, yelling the lyrics and singing along with the song. That was like one of my favorite things that we did in terms of performance, because it's a different type of performance for a music video. There's usually always something that includes like the full band. And with this one, I just wanted it to be about our character played by Sarah going through this whole weird, wacky, trippy detox. And just about Nick himself just performing the song, combining our two universes here, combining what would normally be our performance with the B-roll, letting Sarah walk around Nick while he sits and screams the lyrics, or even step over him, and actually kind of like interact and kind of blend what normally would be kept apart, aside from just chopping up beside each other in an edit. It was fun to kind of blend those two video worlds together, realistically. So all in all, this is another music video that every idea and nearly exactly how it looked in my head is how it actually ended up looking. And of course, I tossed that idea to Josh, and I was just like, listen, I just kind of want you to go crazy with lighting. And fun tip, if you're ever thinking about working with Josh, realistically, if you tell him, hey, I just want you to have fun with lighting on this one, he's gonna go do exactly that, and he's gonna be really stoked to work the project. And that's what we did here. That's what we did with this detox video. Again, there's not a ton going on, but where I really wanted it to pack its punch was just in the visuals itself. I wanted it to be weird, trippy, colorful, really set that like tone and set that vibe. So yeah, in general, heavily inspired by Mandy. So if you haven't seen that movie, go watch it so then you can want to throw a bunch of highly saturated lights into a video yourself. Otherwise, check out the Detox video itself if you want to watch it outside of just clips in this video breakdown. I will, of course, as every YouTuber does, link it in the bio so you can go and watch the full video there. So yeah, for real, if you do like the fact that I do these videos, if you enjoy watching them, if you feel like you get anything from them, not from so much even a technical standpoint, just from a story standpoint, if you enjoy me sharing the stories behind these videos, please by all means let me know. If you have any questions about them, if you want to talk about music videos, if you want to talk about Mandy or other horror movies that are really cool, by all means hit me up. So if you want to talk about any of this stuff, you can find me around the internet at Who's Ross Theisen. Theisen is spelled Theisen. Do all the normal things, like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want more of these videos. And again, let me know if you like them, because if anybody out there likes them as much as I enjoy kind of recapping and going back and remembering what it was like to make these videos, I of course want people on the internet to also enjoy the fact that I'm sharing them, so let me know if you do. So all in all, that was my breakdown of the music video for Feverwar's Detox. I hope you enjoyed it, so thank you so much for watching, but most importantly, the greatest currency on the internet is the fact that you looked, so the least I can say is thanks for looking.